Hello, you gorgeous soul. Welcome to your September horoscope. It's going to be a wild ride. Hang on to your hats as we're in eclipse season. So intense. And Saturn has gone back into Pisces. So it's very, very intense. On top of that, I want to thank you for supporting my book, The Power of You. Manifest Your Wildest Dreams in 7 Steps. It was a Sunday Times bestseller, and I can't tell you how grateful I am for your support. May it work miracles for you. Let's get stuck into your September horoscope.
Aquarius, you're going through quite the transformation with Pluto in your sign. There's a lot going on this month, which is going to help you transform your abundance, money, security, self-worth. But you have to be honest with yourself. The Saturn is returning to Pisces in that area of your chart. I would also look at your rising sign and play that as well. And Saturn is saying to you, okay, since 2023, I've been trying to teach you a lesson about finances up until May this year. And how did you do with that lesson? How did your finances change? What lessons did you learn about your sense of security from 2023 to 2025 May? Because you're back in that game. You're at the end of that lesson, but it's all there to play for. Now, with this full moon in Pisces and the total lunar eclipse, which is opposing Mercury and Virgo, you might find this quite raw and quite intense. But I don't necessarily think that all eclipses have a negative impact. They're revealing. And I don't know, I get like a feeling that for you, there is potential, certainly some of you, to come out of this a winner and have a shed load of abundance and feel more powerful. Whether that happens immediately or whether it comes via a tough lesson remains to be seen. But ultimately, I really feel that you are going to be wealthier, more secure, and more powerful than before. So this lesson is worth paying attention to and worth doing well. Do not be just, rushing through your homework when it comes to money and security and power. Pay attention because the rewards are worth it. Hold on one second. So after that, on the 12th, we have the Sun sextile Jupiter, Mercury sextile Jupiter, and the Sun conjunct Mercury in a Cassimi. This is all great news. Again, for you, if you work hard, change some small details in your life, you're coming into your power. There's also temptation for you there, I have to say. There may be a sense that you're attracted to someone, but it has to be secret in some way, or there's a seduction on the cards, and you'll have to balance up whether it's a good thing or not. And I would suggest if it's not a good thing, definitely don't do it this month, because you're at this point of transformation, and everything you do, say, and think matters. It doesn't mean you have to be a saint, but it means you're being very honest with yourself about what is truly right and what isn't. But great power could come to you. Now, you're an Aquarius. You don't believe necessarily in personal power because you are all about the power of the people. You are a team player. You know that you're unique, but everybody is unique. Having said that, you coming into your power allows other people to come into their power, like that poem says. So, allow yourself to shine. Don't be frightened of security and power because it's there for you. The only thing blocking that is you fighting yourself or not being honest about something that is causing a delay in you getting to that position where you can relax. And that is the point of security. Security actually brings freedom, and freedom is something that you adore. Mercury is shifting signs and making you very optimistic on the 18th and very excited about life. And you're feeling, even if there's a bit of opposition, even if things aren't really clear, something in you is you're feeling good and feeling like you can see the potential of what's to come and you're excited. And there's a grand air trine. Of course, you are an air sign. And Mercury is trine Pluto in your sign, trine Uranus in Gemini, trine Mercury in Libra. There's a kite. It's all kicking off in a good way. And you're flying free. And you're coming into your power and you're seeing things and you see what makes you happy. And actually what makes you happy is what's going to give you security. It's all very exciting. Of course, We have got the other eclipse to go through. That kite will be going up and down, but trust me, it goes up again at the end of the month, so hold the faith. Venus is entering Virgo and again making you very charismatic. There are lots of temptations for love triangles and all sorts of shenanigans, but they're also, you're going to draw to you people that are very powerful, that believe in you, and people are going to experience you as very powerful. Own it. How does the word power make you feel? Maybe go and do a bit of journaling on that, because we're talking about what you think power means, not what the world does, not what the patriarchy does, not what, the prime minister does. We're talking about soul power. So, really work on your relationship to that word. Interesting. Did that word trigger you when I said it in the first place? Anyway, back to the point. On September the 21st, the new moon in Virgo, partial solar eclipse. And guess what? It's in that area. Power and intensity, security, revelations coming in that area. Then we have Mars going into Scorpio, just giving you the push to succeed. And as I say, whatever success means to you, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks success is. It's your personal view of success. The sun enters Libra, and it's that time of the year when you are very adventurous and optimistic. Great. And we carry on with that vibe with the sun trine Uranus, unexpected joy and happiness, love, affection, and wonder. The sun trine Pluto, you're confident about the changes you're going to make. You're optimistic and adventurous about turning the corner and upgrading your energy and being the magician that you are. And we end with another grand air trine and kite. So again, we end the month with you flying high, seeing things and being extremely excited. There's adventure, there's love, there's joy, there's communication, there's mental, intellectual stimulation, and there's you getting out there in the world, doing what you want to do and feeling truly yourself. So honor it, be true to yourself. There are so many rewards this month. You got this. Take care, gorgeous. Don't forget, come see me on Instagram at Michele Knight. Michele with one L, obviously. Where I show you day-to-day things. Little clips of my animals, all sorts. So much love. So why do we at Michele Knight give you a 5-minute, no questions asked guarantee? Well, our psychics are some of the very best in the world. They are handpicked. They have 5 rigorous test readings, the final one with me, and I require very detailed information, things they couldn't possibly know just by looking at Google or social media. We want you to be totally blown away by your reading, to feel that you've chosen a psychic who you can bond with, who gets you and gives you such specific information you feel completely reassured. If this doesn't happen within the first 5 minutes, don't be shy, just put down the phone and your minutes will be topped up or refunded. Your reading should be uplifting, full of clarity and advice, and leave you empowered to make the right decisions for you. We want Michele Knight to be your spiritual home.